Hey you, what's up? Thanks for clicking on this video. So today we are going to learn and see a lot of new drugstore products and a lot that are my favorite. So I went over to a CVS near my house and I picked up some either new drugstore products or ones that I have used before that I know I've liked. And this is a great video to show people who aren't familiar with makeup and want to kind of, test the waters with it, but don't want to spend like a pretty penny on a lot of products because I know makeup can get so expensive. And this is also good for the new makeup artists out there who want to start your kit. Again, you don't want to be spending so much money on makeup, and there's a lot of dupes that are out there for drugstore brands that are dupes for high-end. And honestly, a lot of drugstore brands are like now coming for the high-end makeup because there is like unbelievable options now for drugstore makeup. I want to thank Athena Skincare for collabing with me with this video. Today I use their lip plumper at the end of this video, and you'll see how this is used. I love this. This is my pride and my joy. I absolutely love this lip plumper. So if you do like this and you've tried some of their skincare products like I have, I do use a lot of their skincare. I think it's absolutely amazing. So when I found out they had a lip plumper, I was like, you gotta give me that. There will be a link in the description down below. Also use this code for 15% off if you want to try this lip plumper and more of their stuff that they have on that website. So feel free to click it. Link will be in the comments, the description, and also the code if you want 15% off anything from the website. So yeah, like, comment, leave a little heart emoji or whatever down below. I hope you guys like this video, and let's go to CVS. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Are you coming with me or not? Someone is coughing in here, and I'm about to get my stuff made. Who coughs in this day and age out in public? Not me. Okay, can we just start out and say, look at this look? This here is all the rage. Here are all my goodies from CVS. Look how small this bag is. It's like broke. Oh, there it goes. And honestly, I spent $150 at CVS. $150. But I got candy and water and stuff. But I got basically a full face of makeup. Honestly, if I bought half this stuff, high-end at Sephora, forget about it. So first we're gonna go on with primer, and I bought the Photo Focus Face Primer. It's dewy. It's dewy. I tried to buy a lot of dewy or luminous type of primer because I have very dry skin. So I always try to get something that has some sort of sheen or shine to it, because if I do anything matte, my skin is already dry, especially we're getting to a time of year where it's already starting to get dry out. My skin's getting dry, my hands from washing them too so much, but my skin gets really cracked. So see how it's already getting that shine and that glow. I need that under my foundation to really moisturize my skin, and that's what a dewy, you'll see dewy and you'll see matte in primers and in foundations and setting sprays. But if you're more prone to have oily skin, especially in your T-zone area, try to keep to a matte setting spray, a matte primer, a matte foundation, so it can get rid of some of that oil. And vice versa, if you are like me and you have a lot of dry skin and your foundation always looks cracky because your skin's so dry, you want to get definitely a dewy. Go in with another Wet n Wild product. It is a foundation. It's the Photo Focus foundation, and I got dewy, so these kind of go hand in hand. I figured I would get the same primer and same foundation. Look how gross my nails are. I need to get them done. So that way you can see how well they go together. I always give my foundations a really good shake. So it says on the bottle that it is good for dry skin. It's very hydrating, which obviously it is a dewy foundation. So I just put some on like this, and I'm just gonna go in with a brush and start blending it out. Blend it out. I honestly did really good on the color match. I'm actually shocked by that. So I do like this foundation. It is very light, and like you saw in my recent videos, I have been trying to stick with very light foundations because I've been wearing a mask and I'm working all day wearing a mask, so I try my best to not wear something so heavy. And honestly, for the price point, this is a really, really good foundation. True Blend Undercover concealer. I don't know if you can see. So I actually was gonna go in with another concealer from, I wanna say, I think it was L'Oreal, and I ran into this and I was so happy. Sorry, my mirror is like right here. That's the reason why I keep looking over here. I was so happy that I ran into this because I actually seen this at CVS a few weeks ago and I was like, oh, I need to try that because I think this was new, I wanna say. So I definitely wanted to try it and I forgot about it until I walked by it. So it's all blended out. I really do like this. It does have a lot of full coverage. You can see a little bit of my dark circle, a little bit right there. This eye is kind of fine. I think I gave the other eye a little bit more loving. So I kind of just go in just one more like this. But I love the dual applicator on this because it picks up the product right there and it's thick. I love thick applicators because it picks up a lot of product and makes it nice and thick. So I'm just gonna go in one more just under my eye, just to really brighten that area up. Beautiful. Beautiful. So now I am gonna go in with the Stay Matte Rimmel pressed powder. Usually I don't really use pressed powder to set my under eye. If you want a really, really good store loose setting powder to set your under eye and your foundation, if you're not into using like a pressed powder like me, I used to when I was younger, but like I'm obsessed with loose setting powder now. For a good drugstore one, I either use the one by Fit Me, or I use the Wet n Wild one, which I've used on my channel before. I've used both of them on my channel before, but those two are really like the best kind. For the Fit Me, they say it is a dupe from the Laura Mercier, which is like my go-to, but it's a high-end brand. It is expensive, so, but I'm gonna go in with this pressed powder today from Stay Matte. This is what it looks like inside. So I'm just gonna go in with the brush and kind of, woo, powdery, swoop around and just set my under eye and wherever I put that concealer. I'm going to take the same brush that I used for my under eyes and I am going to go in with the lighter contour shade. And I am going to just take a little bit off and I am going to start at the tippity top right here of my cheek, almost where you highlight. And that's gonna give you like a really snatched up look when you do that. So I'm gonna start with the lightest, build it up, give myself like a little bit of a bronzed look. Don't forget the ear. I always tell everyone, don't forget the ear. Same thing on the other side. Bronze, I'm gonna go in with the darker color using the same brush, and then I'm gonna hit the inside of my cheekbone to really give it that really deep contour look. So see, that way I'm bronzed, but I'm also contoured. So I like to use two different shades. This is a little bit of a cooler kind of color for me and more warm tone, but I mean, I'm making it work by doing the more lighter in. If I just went in with like all of this would look way too cool and will give me more of like a grayish type of film, I feel like, or like look like dirt or mud like sitting on my cheeks, and I don't want that, now do I? I'm gonna contour a little bit of my lip. With the, I call it NYX, but people say NYX, whatever. I'm going in with the Dewy Finish Spray. All these powders I wanna lock in. I am feeling a little bit crusty with all these powders on, so that's why I go in with another dewy product, which is a setting spray. And again, if you are more oily, you wanna go in with something matte. So I go in with something dewy to keep my skin still hydrated, still have a shine, and get rid of any of those cracks, creasings, dry, anything that powders might have caused or set in to my creases, okay? So now that we just did that, I am going in with the Physicians Formula now, the highlighting palette that I bought. I got this and I wanted to show you guys this because it has 3 colors. So it really just like depends. It's like a little messed up in here. So they have, and it's like all over my desk right now. So a lot of times you have to wonder, you know, these are good products and the price is right, but sometimes when you have like cheap packaging, they don't stay in. This will happen if you dropped it, and I didn't, as you've seen it happen. These highlighters, what I do like about this, besides what happened, they're buttery, and any buttery highlighter is okay with me. I like anything like a good buttery product. I was actually going to use the Physicians Formula bronzer for this one, but I saw this and I liked the fact that it had the 2-in-1, but they have an amazing butter bronzer. Physicians Formula, they have great products, except, you know, this might happen, so you've got to be careful. But anyways, let me swatch this. So this color is Pearl. It's like a pretty pearly white. This color is Champagne. I'll probably go in with this one maybe. That's a really pretty one. And this color, you know, the rest of it is called Rose Gold. It's like falling and breaking everywhere. Oh my goodness. This is Rose Gold. And Rose Gold obviously is the prettiest, and that's probably the one that I want to use besides Champagne. And it's like all over my desk. But these are the swatches of it. Again, the reason why I got this one is because, one, I love the butter line that they have because I always like their contour. Physicians Formula has great stuff. They have great brushes too. I always loved their brushes. If you're looking for more cheaper brushes, Physicians Formula has great ones. But besides this little malfunction, let's go into highlight Morphe. And I'm going to go in with Champagne. I have to hold the palette like this. I'm going to go in with Champagne and a little bit of that Rose Gold. Yeah, look how pretty that is. Wow. Very pretty. I love options, so when I have a good brand that I do like, gives me some options in a palette, I will buy it, just like that contour. Honestly, this stuff smells so amazing. It smells like summer, like that like beachy lotion-y smell, and that's what this is pretty much is. It's the Butter collection, and it's like mainly like summer and summery shades. So honestly, I absolutely look at that glow. I've always liked Physicians Formula. They've always been a brand I went to at the drugstore. They never kind of let me down. I like a lot of their stuff, and I need to like put this away from me before I highlight my whole face. So as you see, I love this powder. It looks so good. So this is 10/10 recommend, but just be careful when you're buying stuff, which honestly, let's be real, that can happen in any even high-end palette. I mean, I've had eyeshadow palettes I've spent like hundreds of dollars on and like they break. I mean, it is what it is, but as long as the formula is good, which this one is, I'm not mad. Next for eyebrows, I actually got 2 products I couldn't really choose. I got the NYX Brow. One side is the product, the other side is the little spoolie. And then this one I got from CoverGirl. It is almost like the one, like the pigment eyebrow, which I've been wanting to try this. So I am gonna do one on one eyebrow and one on the other to see which one I like better. Again, price points there. So I always use Brow Benefit or Benefit Brow, whatever you want to call it, which this looks exactly like what I use, how there's like the product on one side and the spoolie on the other. So let's go in with both of these. Mirror in front, sorry. So let's see, I'm gonna go in with this first. I am going to brush my eyebrows up. Okay, so now that we are all finished with the brows, They're a little uneven because I use 2 different type of products. So I'm obsessed with this e.l.f. one. What I like about it is that it's really thin. I'm so used to like a thicker one, like the Benefit one. It's a very, very thin pencil, so you can really, sorry, that fell. You can really get in with your eyebrows to really create like faux little hairs. And I do really like that. And then you just slowly to comb it through. What I do like about this one, don't get me wrong, the one from CoverGirl I did like, but it's just almost like a spoolie that has the product on it. So this is more for like tinting your eyebrows and kind of brushing up what you do have there to give it more of like a darker pigment line. This works better probably for someone like me who does have microbladed eyebrows, so the shape's already there. For anyone who wants to shape their eyebrows and like draw them in pretty much and fill them in, you want to use a brow pencil. This will give you more of a defined shape. As for this is kind of like if you have like trouble growing hair in like a little area, you kind of just like swoop, swoop, like right down. So this is good for people who just have already great shape on their eyebrows, but they have a little hairs that they kind of want to fill in. Something like this is great. It's called Easy Breezy Eyebrow because it is. You just kind of swoop it right through. But if you want a really shape and you want to shape up your eyebrows, something like a brow pencil like this is most better for you. Both products are great. The colors matched pretty well. This was a little darker, but yeah, I would say 10 out of 10 recommend for both depending on your eyebrows. But both products. New palette by CoverGirl. It is the Peach Punch palette. It says it smells like peaches, so I can attest to that. These right here, I toss away. Oh my gosh. Oh, it does smell like peaches. That is so awesome. So there's a reason why I chose this palette, not because it smells like peaches. I had no clue. I didn't even read the packaging. I just read the new and then I just saw the colors. Everyone knows that I'm like a sucker when it comes to like peachy, bronzy type of palettes. I don't really do those crazy like rainbowy or purple and pinks. I mean, I know how to. If you guys would like want to see something like that, just comment down below and let me know. But otherwise I stick to a lot of neutrals and everyday looks, so it's easy for like the average person who does not do makeup. It's easy to use. This is a very inexpensive palette and it comes with amazing options and colors. It comes with mattes and shines. So that's really awesome. And oh, it's I'm going to go in with these 2 colors. I'm going to mix together the 2 shiny colors in the palette. I'm going to swatch them right here. Really pretty. I'm going to put those on my crease. So I'm going to dab a little bit of the dark color. These are like really pigmented. And a little bit of that light. I'm going to give it a quick spray. And then I'm just going to dive in. It's picking up better on my finger than it is on the brush. So I'm just tapping with my finger those 2 colors together and just tapping it along like. Okay, so the shiny colors aren't like as shiny like on the eye as they did on the swatches, which that usually can happen. So I'm gonna go back in with the highlighter palette from Physicians Formula, and I'm gonna take the Pearl color and I'm going to just dab that into my inner eye. Let me use a smaller brush. And then I'm going to just hit the brow bone with that color to enhance the brow bone. And I'm gonna go back in with a little blending brush and blend out the harsh edges that I probably created. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the champagne color because that's almost what one of the colors in the palette kind of was. And I'm gonna try to get this more sparkly. going to take a smaller brush like so, and I'm gonna use, let's see, I'm gonna use the brown shade that I used in my crease to darken it. I'm gonna use that to kind of blow out the lash line a little bit and give the lash line some loving. I do like the palette, but the two other colors don't really like so much. I just like the mattes in it. Very pigmented and easy to work with. There is some fallout, so just keep that in mind. Going with eyeliner, and I got this one from NYX, and it is That's the Point. Here it is right here. And I'm gonna shake this, and we're gonna go with this liner. So I'm gonna give this liner like a hard absolutely not no. I'm probably gonna just toss this and throw it out. So I had to go off camera because I had to fix this. I had to like re-put over my foundation because it was so hard to keep going back and forth. The tip on it's wicked hard. It's not like a soft bristle to like go right across. And that was kind of hard for me to get the shape. And as you can tell, it's like all messed up. And I don't like that it's very transparent. It's not really dark black like I do like liner. It dries down matte, which I do. I don't like a shiny liner. I like a very matte liner. It's kind of hard for me to use, so I'm not really into it. I would rather probably more of like a liquidy one, and I know liquidy can get messy. But it's easy, you can like control the product with it, but honestly, it's not something that I was into. I don't like that I had to keep going over it and over again. Mascara, I got two from Essence, and the reason why I got these were because honestly, the names on these were so cute. They are newer. I think one of these were new. One of these are newer. I wish it would say which one, but honestly, they're cute. This one says, "What the Fake?" like your fake lashes, and this one is "You Better Work." So these are both really, really good. This is what the applicator looks like. I'm all about applicator. Like, see this? I like this. And you can tell this one is gonna get it like thick and it picks up a lot of product. So I'm probably gonna do one on one eye and one on the other. So I'm looking in the mirror like more of like the 3D type mirror, so it's really enhanced. What I like about this is that it's gym proof. So it says right there that it's length definition mascara and it's gym proof. So all my ladies who work out, not me, look, see my Dunkin' stuff, which is not me, sadly. But your eyebrows some length. I wouldn't say it's like crazy, but it does. And as for this has little lengthening and thickening fibers in it. I mean, yeah, it definitely does lengthen up your eyelashes, and it definitely gives it thickness, as you can tell from this one to this one. This looks way more darker and blacker because it really, really thickened up that top lash. I added some color to my bottom, so I can definitely tell the difference, and you can really see it more in like your bottom lashes. See how these look way thicker and darker than these ones? This is more of like a natural like length, combs them out nice. This more gives it a really intense look, thickness, and some length in it. So honestly, they're both great depending what. I use Kiss Lashes Double Wispy. Those are really great. So I didn't get any of those. Plus, like, I didn't really feel like putting lashes on in it. So next and last step, I got the Stay Matte by Rimmel for lips. And if this is mattifying, I don't know if I'm really gonna like it. There's like a lot of matte, like liquid lips that really dry out my lips. So I mean, it's a really pretty color. The shade's in Mocha. This off because I'm going to show you a gloss that Athena skincare brand, who is collabing with me for this video, they sent me their lip plumper, and it's a hydrating lip plumper. Like I said, Everything on me has been wicked dry lately, so anything that's hydrating is gonna be a plus for me. So they sent me this lip plumper, and honestly, I used this the other day before I even wanted to like say anything about it. And at first, when I put this on, I was like, okay, whatever, because I use a lot of lip plumpers. And let's be real, and I'm gonna be real with you, none of them work that I've tried. I've tried the Victoria's Secret, I've tried like Tarte, I've tried Hard Candy, I've tried every brand from high-end to drugstore, you name it, I've tried it. And I've usually gotten fillers. The last time I got fillers were my niece is 3 now, and I got fillers a month before her baby shower. So she wasn't even here yet, and that's when I got fillers done. And so I haven't in like 3 years. But I tried this by Athena that they sent me. I use a lot of their skincare. So they also sent me their lip gloss, which we can go and touch base on skincare in another video if you guys want. And I was so excited when I opened up the package when they sent me some skincare that they sent me a lip gloss. So I put it on, and you know, I'm just throwing it on, and then I'm organizing all my stuff, and I'm like, this is even working, because you're so used to feeling that burning and like tingling type of like sensation when you're using like a lip plumper, and this wasn't like feeling anything, so I was just like, okay, this doesn't work. So I'm gonna bring you guys in on a closer look, if you can see. To Athena's website is linked down below in the description and in the comment section, and don't forget to use the code right here for 15% off like I did. Their products are absolutely amazing, and I do really love them, and I love my pouty new lips. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, share it away, leave a comment down below if you've tried any of these products, and let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.